My office is Optimal Health and Wellness, and we've named that office that for a reason, because that's exactly what we're focusing on a daily basis with our patients coming in and out, is to achieve your optimal health. So most of you, I think, would agree that if you or anybody you know are having any sort of symptoms, whether it be aches, pains, numbness, tingling, headaches, asthma, allergies, children with recurrent ear infections, acid reflux, heartburn, you name it, the list is endless. If you're having even one of these symptoms, you're not as healthy as you could be, right? Would you or would you not agree? Okay, so our goal is, if you're displaying any one of these symptoms, or unfortunately maybe multiple symptoms at once, then that's exactly what we're here to help with. Our main focus in our office is the chiropractic services. I am a DC, a doctor of chiropractic, and so that's our foundation, that's our core, because really and truly your spine, and most of you have heard me say this before, but I say it all the time because it's the core foundation of what we do. Your spine literally controls every function of your body. There is not one function that you can name off right now that I cannot trace back to an origin in the spine that's controlling it. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a chiropractor. I say that because if you Google it, if you open up a textbook, it's going to tell you your brain sends messages down the spinal cord and out those nerves to control it all. So what we help with is detecting any sort of damage that may be present upon those nerves that's impacting and having an ill effect on your health overall. Your aches, your pains, your numbness, your tingling, all of these warning signs. So, that's the meat of what we work with. But we also expand out. We very much pride ourselves in our office as expanding out onto dealing with other health and wellness topics and foundations as well too. Which is why today, being that it's the holidays, I do want to go over some little tips for you that hopefully you can come out of today with a few things that maybe you can utilize to help you through the holidays. So first of all, don't forget that we're here for those aches, pains, numbness, tinglings, those health concerns. But then transitioning in our office, we do also work with stress management, weight management, helping individuals tailor an exercise regimen, working with nutrition and supplementation, detoxification. So many different avenues that we explore with our patients that are wanting to go down those routes. But what I handed out to you today are 2 examples of weekly health tips that we have in our office. Each week I create a health tip that we distribute in the office that just gives different tidbits of info relating to your health, exercise, diet, whatever it may be, to take and to utilize. We pride ourselves in going above and beyond in our office to provide information to each one of our patients and to individuals in the public, just to help with improvements in your health. So that's what these are entailing today. But one most recently was holiday stress relieving tips. So for holiday stress relieving tips, who here, raise your hand, exercises on a regular basis? Okay, are you still exercising even though it's the holidays?
No, that's really bad.
That typically is what I hear oftentimes is, yeah, I exercise on a routine basis, but I'm just so busy right now. Well, exercise actually helps reduce your stress. Exercise actually helps get the lymph nodes flowing and helps boost your immune system to decrease the chance of you getting sick over the holiday season as well too. So kind of think about that and trying to get on a specific regimen. But eating food throughout the day as opposed to starving yourself, skipping breakfast, skipping lunch, or just having something really small and then overindulging, at dinner time. Well, what that does is that puts an undue stress on your body that entire day, because basically your body's screaming at you that it needs nutrients and fuel. If you don't have that fuel to function throughout the day, then you're going to have undue stress placed on your body. So something to think about. We think of always the outside factors, the emotional stress from work, or someone's sick in the hospital, something like that. That's our source of stress, and that's where a lot of times comes from. But simply things as not eating throughout the day causes undue stress on your body as well. Take specific time to relax. Each one of us knows what our thing is that we like to do to relax. Do it. Even if it's just 5-10 minutes, taking that power nap or whatever it is, it's definitely reviving for your body. Drinking water. Anybody that's a patient in our office knows and hears me every single time you're in the office, because there's not a day that goes by, I promise you, not a day that goes by that I'm not talking to a handful of patients about the importance of water, because your water is driving every function of your body as well too. Over 75% of your body is made up of water. That's to help hydrate your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons, your organs, your brain. So if you're dehydrated, your body's stressed. Make a plan. Oops, I skipped, but that's okay. Make a plan, manage your time. Don't overcommit, don't overschedule. You're one person. Know what you're capable of doing. Right? I've had to learn this lesson, you know, with having a newer baby. She's not so new anymore, but 9 months old on Christmas she'll be. And that was an experience for me in trying to now manage my time differently and not overcommitting, because I'm always a huge person for, yep, I do this, and you have to be careful. You know, we all fall prey to that. So don't overcommit, don't overschedule. Know what you're capable of doing. And if you do get to the point where you can't manage something that you've planned for the entire day, then reorganize and replan. Don't make it the end of your world. Okay? Sleep. Holidays, most people are, that's a time where we tend to be sick more frequently, because why? We're more stressed. We are not eating as well as we should be. Oftentimes we're not exercising as we should be. And we're not sleeping as much as we should be. Sleep is when your body's healing and regenerating and creating new cells and creating health. So it's very important that you're getting good quality sleep. And of course, as I mentioned, our core in our office is the chiropractic adjustments, making sure that your body is functioning and healing as best as possible. So this is to encourage our patients in the office to stay routine with their recommended adjustments and make sure that again, the body is doing what it's supposed to do. Each time the spine is adjusted, it actually does help boost the immune system by at least 48%. So in our office, if a patient calls in and says, you know, I'm feeling a little under the weather, Bernadette at our front desk has been trained, and she knows wholeheartedly that her response is, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, however, we're getting you in. Whether it's off hours, any certain, you know, we're getting you in as soon as possible, because it does help boost the immune system.